Talking Journeys of Belonging to Blackness with your host, Yndia Wilmot.
Who lived in Brooklyn?
A Brooklyn girl forever.
This podcast captures and preserves the African descendant experience. We grapple with a host of social issues and topics that reflect the needs, interests, and concerns of African descendants across the globe. Two-time Academy Award winner for costume design, Ruth Carter.
My work as an Afrofuturist is to tell the story before slavery and beyond. So whether I'm recreating Malcolm X's life or the Five Heartbeats, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, I'm trying to come from a place where we have been ignored, to lay things out in a light that empowers and also honors.
All of them are trailblazers in their respective fields. Dr. Bernard Harris, the first Black NASA astronaut to walk in space.
President Clinton was going to give us a call, and I was like, ooh, what am I going to say? Anyway, we received a call from President Clinton, all three of us. It was a wonderful call, and I remember the president thanking me and things like that, and congratulations on becoming the first African-American to walk in space. And I said, thank you, Mr. President. I may be the first, but I won't be the last.
They share their experiences with being Black. They talk about Blackness and its beauty, Blackness as a gift. Dr. Natasha Gordon Chippenberry, a historical fiction novelist whose books look to African descendant experiences of the past to help inform our future.
What was it in Africa that really made me feel connected? I could just be myself. And so if I didn't have the political defensiveness of being Black all the time in a space where I blended in with everybody, I could then be somebody else, which was my full self, right? So I didn't have to worry about my race. I could just be this young woman reading text and just being exposed to different ideas without necessarily being judged or the violence of racism in the United States.
I've even sat down with actors and entrepreneurs like Malik Yoba, who's working with youth to build real estate in their communities.
As a lifelong advocate of young people, i.e. educator, I've always been investing and building and redeveloping mindsets. To start a real estate company, most people think you have to have money. And it is true, real estate is capital intensive business if you're talking sticks and bricks. But when I think about development, I think about community development, economic development, and that has to come first through education.
I bring over 25 years worth of experience interviewing, writing, telling these kinds of stories. You get to hear and listen to the range of journeys of folks just like you and me, talking journeys of belonging to Blackness. Check out season 5, which premieres in September of 2023, available on all podcast platforms.